welcome, ETS2. As you can see, I have a completely different truck. Remember that Volvo I was talking about? Yeah, I downloaded it, I got it. I didn't bother with the customization. And finding a job or anything like that, or setting a new the route on the map, because I found that pointless. Just so you can see, we'll go through this little part of Austria. We'll go through Germany, Belgium, and for a little while we get to France to take a ferry from Calais to Brazil, Maceió to be more precise. Maceió, I believe it's called, something like that. In any case, um, what is the red? What are the red lines? This maybe they divide. Oh, maybe they divide Brazil into those smaller segments, like Sud de Brazil and such. In any case, yeah, because this is Sud de Brazil, I think. Anyway, so yeah, we're going to Sao Paulo. That's our destination. So this is, as you can see, 6,000 kilometers, but in reality we will be driving for well, I thought 3,000, but apparently there is no way that's only 3,000 if this altogether is supposed to be 6. So I guess we'll be driving for just what, 5,000 kilometers for something, probably more for something more is more likely. In any case, sadly, Truck Sim released a new map combo video, but I'm not going to update to it. Sad, there's no way I'm doing that. Because it's too much. I've already had enough of fucking trouble with this one. So yeah, let's go. I will show you what the truck looks like on the inside during the day. Maybe we will certainly stop for some kind of gas station. Or maybe to make daylight if there will be, or maybe not actually. So you will be able to admire the truck. We have a TV up there. You will be able to admire the truck during our drive. Now, what are you doing, man? You can see I'm driving out of the fucking... Okay, and I bumped into him. It's his fault, okay? You'll be able to admire the truck along the way, but I will do a showcase on some kind of stop. Most likely, most likely on some gas station. That was interesting, an interesting looking road. I mean, wait, skrzyżowanie, how do you say skrzyżowanie? Road crossing, I guess? When, or rather if I will ever have any kind of audience, you can leave your questions in the comments, and my plan is to answer them. Sorry, my plan is to answer them, not this way, in those videos. I think ETS is the perfect game to answer your questions if you will have any. If there will be any kind of view, I don't think I'm mentioning this too often. But yeah, if you will ever leave any questions down below in the comment section, this is the series where I will be answering it, since you can treat it like a Q&A or something. In the future I might even leave timestamps as to where does the Q&A start or end, because those videos will be much longer than the questions you'll have for me, that's for sure. But yeah, so of course this haul, this is the first of many long hauls we will have. This haul will be divided into parts, of course. Huh? Where do I have the... Oh, I don't have the save button. Shame. This video will be divided. I mean, this haul will be divided into... I know I did that, but anyway, it will be divided into parts. Oh, I'm going too fast. I just realized. Yeah. So this journey, this job will be divided into parts. We are definitely not going to do it in one go. There's just no way. It's not good. So sorry, but this rabbit is just one place in the room she cannot go to is the fucking... And I am back. Damn it, fucking rabbit. One part of the room she cannot go to, you'll never guess, is the part of the room under my desk. And you'll never guess where she just apparently loves going to at this current time of the year. Yes, that's right, under the fucking desk. It's more annoying. No, maybe not. Yeah, no, it's overall. I want to say even more annoying is when she just stops halfway there under my chair. But no, this is just equally annoying. At least it's easier for me to get her out of there, just swing either move my chair. So hopefully, you know, I don't want to hurt her or anything, but hopefully it will cause such a commotion that she'll like, oh no, no, go there, and she'll never go there, you know. But I can always use my hand or something. But under the desk I can only use my leg to like move her, so I have to do it gently. So that's I think that's more annoying. Anyway, yeah, it's never mind. No, fortunately she gave up now. But yeah, oh, the truck. Yes, so this is, if you're wondering what kind of mod it is, I'm not going to link it or anything. But oh my god, it's the timing. But I'm going to... No, I am not going to link it in the description. But what I am going to do is tell you, this is Volvo FH 2020. Volvo FH 2020. This is the Volvo it is. This is, yeah. Grammatically something I don't like. Never mind. In any case, that's the mod. If you want some kind of legit source, I can recommend you. The game just crashed. No, it didn't. Oh my god, unbelievable. I thought the game just crashed. Actually, I don't remember the name of the website. God damn it. I think it's ETS2 mods or ETS mods. This is what the website is. It's like gray, light gray, and gray. And it's anything like kind of anything you can click there is in the color of yellow. It's yellow, yeah, yellow color. So this is the website. I think it's called some ETS. It definitely has the words either ETS or Euro Truck Simulator, but I think ETS and mods in it. ETS mods, something like this. So this is where I downloaded it from. You can go into the comment section to see if it's actually legit. I believe it is. I'm not sure, but I think so. That makes sense. I think it was even posted by. I think it was the name of the person who posted it was the name of the author. So I guess it should be legit. So yeah, this is where you can download it from. Not sure if there it is anywhere else actually, but yeah, in case you were wondering. I'll just find a video on YouTube dedicated to this mod, and then they will leave a link in the description probably. I mean to the mod, at least to the website where you can get the mod. Yeah, so for now this will be a very boring haul, since we can go only 80 per hour, and moreover, wrong button, sorry, oh, no, not this, actually, goddammit, this one even. As you can see, we'll be going through Germany now, and it's only going to be 80 an hour, and only highways. I'm so sorry. Yeah, so, yeah, like I said, I hope you didn't hear that, but I just, yeah, anyway. This is what it's going to look like for now. Yeah, definitely, I think we will definitely get to Calais, that's for sure, in this video. Hopefully, even further. And yeah. I'm not sure how long this part is going to be, or of course I already know that, so actually it doesn't matter. Oh, someone was speeding. Yeah, this game is particularly difficult to narrate because there is nothing going on. So these videos, um, they won't be very full of the narrative, at least not any meaningful narrative, unless I maybe get some philosophical thought. Who knows? But yeah, I'm assuming these videos will be full of them. I don't want to see what the actually, yeah, now that I think about it, I don't want to say what the videos will be about. We will see what they will be about. Because for now, all I can say is they may be about something which doesn't have any worth whatsoever, so yeah. Because sure, you can expect that. That can give you a slight idea what you can expect. But when I say maybe, it's like 50-50 maybe. So it's a yeah, it's just you can expect it, but what's the point? You may only get disappointed. So yeah, I mean, so as if I wanted to have anything else to say. Interesting, very interesting. Oh, yeah, actually, I can leave the camera like that. There we go. I think I should change to the right lane. This is my least favorite part about the game. Just highways. Nothing spectacular, nothing interesting going on. You know, at least where you have when you have the views, it's something you can focus on. And since I don't need to relax, I will just shut up and I will let those of you who actually, you know, have lives, and those of you who, you know, are actually watching, which is the more unlikely part anyway. If you do want to relax, I will just shut up in those moments, you know? Yeah, I mean, unless I have some kind of thought I deemed worthy of sharing. Oh shit. Sorry. It is relaxing, isn't it? Just engine sounds, especially on headphones or good speakers. Just cars passing by. Just the environment. Slowly passing by. At 80 kilometers an hour, very slowly passing by. Actually, in the middle of the track, you see these wiggling thingy-majingy at the top, hanging from the above the windshield. It's the golden Christmas tree. It's one. Oh my God! I'm sorry. I just paused. What? I just tossed my pedals. No, wrong word. Moved them. I just moved them. In any case, those Christmas trees. There are a few variants: wooden, silver, golden, and then and something. I think platinum and then exclusive, something like this. In any case, there are just truck decorations. I never really thought much of them. But then I was modifying the truck, customizing it, and at some point I looked at the price, and I was like, I'm sorry, what? This is because I modified the track already, customized. I forgot I don't have enough money for it, so I had to do it all over again. So I did it, and I was like, after I took more loan, and I was like, yeah, but wait, I counted it definitely well. That should be enough. Then I look at I chose the different customizable parts. I think some yeah, some other customizable parts. Not sure. Some inside the truck, I think. Anyway, in any case, oh no, I modified the wheels, which I did not. In any case, noticed I don't have nearly enough money, and the only difference was I didn't modify the wheels previously, which was nothing. So I looked. What can be the issue? I look at the tree, and the price tag says like 50,000 euro. I wasn't expecting them to be that expensive. So I chose one of the cheaper ones. But I usually played on my already fully developed accounts. By fully developed, I mean, of course, all the skill points, on all the skills already acquired. All drivers purchased. All garages purchased. So when I have like a ludicrous amounts of money there because it all acquired over time, and I played this save for years. One of them, actually two of them, I played for years, and so I never really noticed how expensive they are because those I bought those customizables. Wait, accessories. Those accessories. That was the word I was looking for. I bought them on the Steam market because I think you could get them for some kind of event, I believe, or it was a rare thing when you bought a DLC and you got it, maybe something like this. I'm not sure. In any case, yeah, I bought them on Steam, so I didn't have them. I don't have them for a very long time. I mean, now I would guess you could say it's a long time, but not. I wasn't playing the game recently too much, actually, if at all. So the point being, I didn't notice their price up until what was it, yesterday? Yesterday, yeah. Yesterday? No, I mean technically it was 2 days ago because I slept through the entire day. For whatever reason, I'm going to sleep at 4 a.m. and I'm waking at 11 p.m. Wait, where is she? Did she just go under my... No, okay. She being the rabbit. Oh, shit. Meaning the rabbit, I mean. How much fuel does it do? I mean, where does it show how much fuel I have? Let's say... Oh shit. Oh shit, oh shit. Oh, there I am. Just putting my glasses on. Okay, so it says my fuel usage. How many kilometers I have left on this of the amount of fuel that I have left. But where is the clock with the fuel? This is the hour. Oh, there it is. Got it. It's like if you if you don't see, it's to the left of the speedometer. It's just a bar that shows how much fuel you have. Okay, and I'm assuming there is coolant temperature, oil pressure, battery voltage. No, there is nothing that will show you how much fuel you have left. And I was supposed to turn on the air brakes, a pneumatic. They're called pneumatyczne in Polish. Hamulce, so that would be not pneumatic brakes, but air brakes. I don't know what they were called. What they were called. But yeah, the air brake simulation or whatever it was. No, I'm going straight, so see, it shows that I should detour to the right, but I'm going straight, so there is no point in me doing that. Now it does make sense that I mean, I can understand why it shows me to go to the right, because the road is slightly bent to the right, and so this is technically shorter distance-wise, I believe, or at least that's how the game sees it. Maybe some parts of this other side are do not count into the distance meter. You know, the game doesn't see some parts of it, like the connection between the two lanes as actual road that is added to the distance when it calculates how much distance you have left or whatever. Yeah, no, this doesn't make any sense at all. So that would be understandable why it would show like that, why the game would deem it shorter. But my idea just went to shit, because even if it doesn't count these connections as shorter, oh no, maybe. Yeah, you know what? I don't care. It doesn't matter. The game is broken. It shows poorly. And, you know, we could blame it on the mods, because mods increase the frequency of this happening. But I can 100% fucking guarantee you that it's just increasing the amount of those anomalies. It does happen in the game regularly, in the base game, vanilla game. Usually in ATS, American Truck Simulator, not in this one. But yeah, here also sometimes. So yeah, this is just something that exists either way. I'm assuming I'm gonna have to change lanes because this guy is gonna. Okay, I'll let you, buddy. Yeah, that's what I thought. Because this guy is gonna go. He's gonna slow down. That's the word I wanted to use. As he did. So I was right. Wait, can I go 80? No, I can go only 80. That's weird because on some highways in Germany you can go however much you want. There is no speed limit at all whatsoever. And in those highways in the game, the trucks can go only 90, I believe, if below 80 at all. which kinda makes sense, but again, not really. I mean, it would make sense that they can go 90 because that's the speed limit for trucks in Europe at all, like whatsoever. But sometimes on those roads, at least in the game, and that is, I'm not sure how it's in reality, but in the game, you can still go 80. If those roads are even in the game, because I may be talking nonsense right now. Those roads may not even be in the game, represented in the game in any way. Maybe driving just on the old regular speed limited road. Oh shit! Please tell me I'm going. No, I'm not, because I can already see that I'm not going left, so definitely not right. So it wouldn't matter. Yeah, that's weird. It's annoying. I should study before every hole. I should study the map and just put the markers there, so I don't have to worry about it. I shouldn't worry. The game is supposed to be relaxing. Can't speak. If you're going to drive into me, which I know he's already going to do, you fucking... Yeah, you see? Now that is not my fault. I was to either stop or... No, what? Vengeance must be Vengeance must be taken. Dick. Aha! It's for all my fucking trouble, dick. Yeah. Now I told him. Haha. How fucking difficult can it be after 10 years of making a game to make the AI work? Simply work. I'm going 80, I do everything I should do, and yet this motherfucker, instead of... yeah, I should let him in, but I don't have to. You know, the law says I don't have to let him in, so... and since the traffic seems to abide... Nope. Oh wait. That's actually... Yeah, but I'm going straight, so anyway. The traffic seems to abide law by all means, by any means, at all times in this game. So when I don't let them in, they should stop. Especially since on these old prefabs it should work. It used to work like that. I'm not sure if it does still, but I might at some places. I mean, in those prefabs, no, in those old prefabs, road connection prefabs, may not know what I'm talking about. Doesn't matter. But I'm not sure if it still happens, but it definitely used to happen, and I think it does in some places, but I'm not sure about that. I'm talking from memory now, which isn't great. But sometimes the traffic, when you're like on the lane that joins the main traffic, joins from another road, the traffic on this main road will stop to let you in. Sorry, my nomenclature when it comes to traffic is just poor in English, but yeah. When you're like on a road like this, but going like joining into this road, like, oh yeah, like this lane there, it's joining into this road. So if you were that truck, if that was us, then this traffic on this lane would stop to let us in. It used to work like that always and for a very long time, which was super annoying. And I mean, it was handy, but it was unrealistic extremely. So the other way around, extremely unrealistic, but you got the idea. So that yeah, but now in the new prefabs, it certainly doesn't work like that. But I think there are still places on the map where it does. Though I am not sure. And if you don't know what a prefab is, it really doesn't matter. If we'll be passing one, which I doubt by now, they have removed all of the old ones. So, but when we're passing one, that's I will tell you. Or actually, no, the old ones there, but they are still so. Yeah, like all those road connections, like the joining between two highways, joinings, between two highways in the game, you can see there are a few types of them which just repeat. So these are prefabs, just a ready model of the road joint and two roads connection between two roads, and it's just they put it in certain places in the map where they put the right one, which is in reality placed in a certain spot, and they just have a ready model for this. Then they just connect the two roads to this model, and there we go. Also, like the expeditions, you see the ones where you start and end the job. If you don't know what expedition is, then those also there's just a couple of them, and they repeat throughout the map. The same expedition will always have the same look, for example. So these are prefabs as well, just models that are already made and that just repeat throughout the map, throughout the game in various places, as opposed to making them anew every single time. Basically, a prefab isn't unique. It's just something maybe modified, but it's always based on the same model. If it's I don't know, saying Ubisoft games used to love to do this. Like in Odyssey, you had those camps, just regular camps. They didn't really bring in anything into the game except just being there. Kill the captain, collect two treasures. There were two of them, and by the fourth playthrough I had them completely memorized. So if there was one type of there were I think two or three types of these encampments. So by the fourth playthrough I recognized each one, and I didn't even use the eagle to locate the captain or the treasure. I knew immediately where they are, because there were two positions for each, I think, for each treasure. Or the main chest was always in the same spot. Only the little chest could be in a different place. I'm just gonna go straight because I think it's where I'll be going anyway. Yeah, exactly. Oh wait. Out of pure curiosity. What? Oh, okay, that's just expedition. I thought this may be some. I don't know, something. Something from a mod. That could potentially be interesting to visit, but no, just expedition. I believe this is we're still in Promotes Unscathed, or rather in Germany Unscathed by Promote. Yeah, this is definitely original SCS. So it's Germany and it looks good, which is something I'm totally not used to still, even though they started the German reworking a long time ago. But yeah, in this game, Germany being the center of the map and the main map which you get when you buy the game, it used to just look awful, and you went to other places for good quality. And now you can see even in Germany the game looks good. In Germany look good, and I still can't get used to it. Ever since the German rework, I haven't been playing the game as much as I used to. I kind of grew out of it, so to speak. I started finding other things interesting, some other games, and also I think the main thing was that I finally could play other games, because I had the PC for it. I had the hardware for it, because Epic Games Store started this, free giveaway of those games, of free of AAA games. They started with Batmans, all three Arkham series games and all three Lego Batmans, and then they just went wild in the beginning, especially. Now just every week it's free. It's free game or two, but it's rare that they give something actually worth something. Only from time to time they give away a good game, and then in the meantime it's just some indie, usually shitty games. No offense, but yeah, they're just not good most of the time. I actually thought about a series where I just check them out, each one just okay, just one episode per game, or rather one game per episode. But yeah, because I either collected all of them or got wait whatever I received all of them or like except maybe for 5 or a couple or something. But yeah. Finally the detour. Yeah, so I took a scenic route, so to speak. This is the old Pro mods, but it's still, I don't know, I find it nice and vibey, you know, because these nice Germany vibes. Oh my god, these lags. What was I saying? I started with the... Oh yeah, the hardware. I didn't play the game for a little bit. Yeah, okay, got it. So I didn't have the hardware for playing those games that Epic gave out. Then I started, then I got the PC, and not only did I buy a few games because I wanted Origins and Odyssey I bought because I wanted to see how they look in, you know, high quality, not on PlayStation. And now I think the game just did crash. Nope. Very weird things are happening in any case. I just had other games to play now that I had a good PC, so I gave up on ETS for the most part. But I did play it for a long time on the new PC because of quality. The game doesn't run on the lowest settings in 40 frames. Oh my god, that's amazing. And its resolution scaling also I had like put it up, set it at 75%, either 75% resolution scaling or 100%, but HD instead of full HD. 1600 by 900, 1600 by 900 pixels, as opposed to 1080p, which is full HD, which is 1920 pixels by 1080. Yeah, and of course, all of the settings, all of the settings had to be on low, on the lowest possible, except for anisotropic filtering, which didn't change how the game worked at all, whatsoever, and weather settings. Even when they updated the weather, the rain, to look as good as it does today, because actually rain does look very good. I could still play with it, and it didn't influence my frames at all. Somehow, nothing would change. But except that, yeah, all lowest, and still I got like maybe in Germany, I would get like, you know, on the old parts of the map, the ugly ones. I would get like, I don't know, between 40 and at some places, very rarely, for just a few moments, 60 frames. But I remember I bought Road to the Black Sea, and there I had 20 frames per second, 20 something oh shit, that was yellow. I'm a criminal. But I had like 20 something frames. Sorry about that, I'm back. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Road to the Black Sea, in cities I had 20 something frames in the more complex areas, and by complex I mean complex in case of the amount of detail and objects, and in general polygons. If you don't know what a polygon is, Actually, why not? I will get to it in a second. But yeah, in the places where there were more polygons, I had less frames. And like I said, it got to 20 something frames in some cases, which was just awful. But yeah, the map combos I also. Oh, how did I press this? I know, not good. Okay. Shit. Yeah, like you can see. I mean, you see, it looks very nice. These old buildings. In any case, a polygon. That's in a second. What was it? Oh yeah, the map combos. I also used to play on this shitty laptop because it was on a laptop where it worked so bad. Oh shit, I cannot. Come on, guys, go! Why do I still have green light? Oh no! Oh yeah. And I remember I was always working with using the Wombat Tracker map combos, which were lovely. But I remember in Antarctica I had 120 frames per second because I already had this monitor which I have now, which is 144 hertz. I was just, oh, it looks so smooth, unbelievable. But it's because there was just nothing there. It was pretty realistic, a pretty realistic vision of Antarctica. But yeah, there were places like in EA I also used to have a lot of frames because quality there is also just sad at moments, at times in some places. But there were the high quality ones like Point Rebuilding where it was barely playable. Well, fortunately the texture resolution wasn't too high, so it was playable. Barely, but yeah, but still, I mean, I was happy I could play the game at home. But also that it's such low quality. In any case, polygons. Yes. What a polygon is a little triangle. All 3D objects in. That's what I thought. All 3D objects in video games are made out of polygons, which are triangles connected in such a way that they connected they look like whatever they are a part of. If they're a part of a rock, they look like a rock. You get the idea. Everything is made out of polygons, which is triangles. That's why you can sometimes in the old games you can see the polygons vividly. they are extremely visible. You can clearly see the character and everything around him is made out of triangles connected together. It was even worse before when games didn't have textures, so they were just colors. Each triangle would just had a different color, or a different color, just had a certain color. There were no textures. Of course, it looked still even worse, but back then it was 3D. No way, it looks so good, right? Like today we have ray tracing. Wow, looks amazing. Yeah, so that's a polygon, and usually you can see on some channels on YouTube, you can see generally in some videos, you can see comparison between close up and further away models, up close and further away models, and far away. Sorry, up close and far away models, because a technique which is extremely popular and if not used everywhere, then it definitely should, because it just, from a certain distance you can't tell whether an object is of the highest quality possible or whether it's just there. So using the level of detail, LOD for short, you can just make the same model but with lesser number of polygons, with fewer polygons. So the game can run smoothly. It doesn't put such you know, it doesn't make your PC go boom when you have a shitload of models, but some are far away, so if you don't use this technique, they are on their highest quality, and so nothing is playable, everything crashes. But using a level of detail, you can just, the further an object is away, the fewer polygons it can have. So because you still cannot tell the difference, so the game runs smoothly, or a program or whatever it is. Yeah, so that's the fun fact. I have to talk about something, guys. Okay. I'm sorry that some of you may not be interested in this kind of shit at all, but then I guess my channel is not for you. This is beginning to be really annoying. These lags. I wonder if it's because I did something wrong, or if it's because the map combo. Just that's how it works. This is sadly a fault of so many maps that are more or less compatible with each other, so that's why it lags sometimes. Definitely not the fault of my disk, except for the fact that the mods are on one disk and the game is on another. Because you put the mods in your documents folder when you install ETS2 in your system, on your system disk, wherever you have your system installed, you of course have your documents folder, which is one of the base folders which Windows creates for you. And in there, when you install the game, this is where one of ETS2 folders is created, containing, among other things, the config file, which is important if you want to modify the game on your own. I mean, not when you want to make mods, but when, say, you want to mod the game, you know, as in add some mods. You want to mod the game, not make mods. You got the idea. You can, for example, increase the juiciness of colors, just saturation, not saturation. What's the word? Oh, I forgot. Anyway, make the colors more colorful. You can increase the distance you can see in your mirrors, because the game allows you to set it at, say, the parameter at 8. You can see for, say, 600 units in the game. Whatever unit is doesn't matter, but 600 units, in-game units, and you can on the highest possible graphical setting, and in the folder you can just change it. In the file you can change it to a higher amount, and then you can see further away. You can see further away in your mirrors. So yeah, that's the config file, and that is where you put mods. You create a folder called mod, mod, all small letters. Or it's there from the beginning, I don't remember by now, but I think you have to create it, like in most games, and then you just add shit there. So, but if your game is installed, you know, the files on which the game actually runs on and consists of, you can install it on a different disk, not necessarily your system disk. And that may be why it lags sometimes, or why sometimes when I used to make map combos, they used to crash even though they shouldn't. By the way, if you are following the map combo video to the letter and it still doesn't work for you, even if you made a new profile that you loaded in, that worked, and you're not using any other mods, all mods are in the correct order and such, and you did everything you had to, because for example in this for this map combo I had to increase my buffer size to 50 from 10, I believe, because otherwise it loaded for decades. I think it loaded for like an hour, and then it crashed, which I was very disappointed. And I re-watched the video. Turns out I skipped this part where the guy says, where Traxim says to increase the buffer size. But yeah, say you're doing everything to the letter and the game still crashes for you when it loads, or in some places, even though it shouldn't. Then you could try maybe installing it on a different disk, on the same disk that your system is on. Since you always should have your system installed on your fastest disk, unless you like installed it on an SSD and then you bought a better SSD, you're not gonna reinstall the entire system. But then again, in ETS, as long as it's an SSD and not HDD, it doesn't matter what disk you're using. For me, the only reason I don't have this game installed. Wow, I don't have the game installed on some kind of fighter jet fighter, whatever. The only reason for me to have the game installed on SSD and not HDD on HDD is because, for whatever reason, I mean, I can pretty much guess the reason. The SSD is just the HDD is falling apart slowly. Slowly it's breaking, but from time to time on my HDD the games freeze, like have a fraction of a second freeze, and then it unlocks, right? On every single game. I don't know why, but it's annoying. So that's why I have the game on SSD, and also because of the mods, all of the map combos that I do, that I play on. Because if I was to just in case, you know, the mods themselves are on SSD because they are where my system is installed, but the game isn't. So I guess, I don't know, just in case it would matter somehow, I have the game on an SSD. M.2 to be exact, if you care. Not bragging, nothing to brag about. It's not an amazing SSD. It's just a good SSD. Plus, I don't know, SSDs aren't that expensive, M2s, so nothing to really brag about. Why are you going so slow? You can go 90, I can go 90. How fast can you go? Probably like 150. What is going on? No, that's a horn. Not this pussy horn. Pathetic. Yeah. No, in the same volume. I think this guy is just broken in the head. There are people like that on the street, on the road. Can I please change the lane? Thank you. Yeah, let's say he was far away. That was definitely, I was definitely too close to this guy that I was passing by. What was the word? Oh, I forgot the word. Wyprzedzać. X, no. S, no. X, no. Wait. Overtake! Haha! That I was overtaking. I definitely changed the lane too close to that guy. But I know what I'm doing, okay? I have experience in the game. I can drive. In the game. In this game. And only in this game. Maybe a little bit in GTA 5 because I have played the game for a while, but that's it. That's the only two games I can drive in. Oh no, sorry, in Syndicate also. I'm pretty good at the whole carriage driving thing. Yeah, I know very particular examples. I tried Forza. I can't drive in Forza. That's all I can tell you. Forza. Fun fact, in Polish, R and Z next to each other. I thought he's blinking to change the lane, goddammit. In Polish, when you put RZ, when you put Z after an R, you make what's known as Ż. This sound is created when there is RZ, you read it as Ż. So when Forza, people in Poland they like to say Forza because Forza. It's the same with Tarzan. The only difference is that tarzać się actually means something. Starzać się is like roll in the ground. like roll in dirt or something, the dirt. Tarzecie. So yeah, Tarzan, especially since he is from the jungle, it's actually pretty funny when you read it like that. I know. Oh, yeah. Will you let me in? Oh, you fucking dick. Don't care if there is a wonder. I'm changing the fucking lane. Going to change it even more? No. That's fine. Yeah, so like you can see, this is a prefab. This model is just used a few times. In the same exact model is used in a couple places. Because even if it doesn't perfectly resemble what's in reality, you know, in real life, it's the same schematic of a junction. Junction! Oh, that's the word. It's the same schematic of a junction, even if it doesn't look exactly the same. At least, you know, nowadays, those junctions are, at least they have the same schematic, because there used to be 3, 4 in ETS2, and doesn't matter which one was used in reality, they just had only these 4 to choose from. And if we include the one where you have a T and one where you have an X as one, when you use the same type of junction, then there were only 2 instead of 4. Do I want to pause the game just to show you on the map what do I mean? Nah. If you get what I mean, then you get what I mean. If you don't, then that it really doesn't matter. It's not important at all. I'm just talking nonsense. Do I go right? I do go right, but not just yet. No, that's the it. Nah, now we go right. Yes. Also, you may ask a question: why even play the game at all? And the answer is, I have no fucking clue. I don't know why, but I just, like I said, I have 2,000 hours in this game, which sounds like I'm lying. Because who the fuck would have 2,000 hours in this kind of game and didn't play, you know, as just driving like a maniac, but actually, you know, played as the game is supposed to be played, like a simulator. I mean, you know, supposed in quotation marks, since it's not like the game, any game is supposed to be played in some kind of way. But you know what I mean. Just for the ease of understand, just so that I can easier explain it easier in an easier way. Oh my god, that was a really fucking shuffled sentence. Sorry, I was checking on the rabbit. Yeah, what was I talking about? Shuffled sentence, and before that. Oh yeah. So I always used to play the game like that, you know, abide the laws and such, even when playing on multiplayer, unless I was trolling with my friend, then I used to troll. Yeah. Fortunately, I was banned almost every time, so at the very least, you know, I'm fine with the ban, because I should have definitely gotten it. So that's fine that I got it. But there were times where I didn't get banned somehow. That only shows how the moderation is, well, overwhelmed on TMP. But yeah. I have 2,000 hours in the game. Well, what is the point of me saying that? I don't remember again. Oh. Why play the game? especially for this long. I don't know. I just find it extremely satisfying to play the game. I love traversing the world, exploring the world, while basically doing nothing but move my wrists and arms. And from time to time my entire body when I change the position when I sit, of sitting. But now it's hardly possible since I do have to keep it somewhat straight. I need to have my legs under the table, under my desk, not on it. And I need to keep my hands on the steering wheel. It is actually nice because I don't need to use two hands. I always have one hand free, right? Three. One hand free. I always say that I have one hand free. Which is nice. That's probably the biggest advantage of buying, for me, a very expensive steering wheel. It's sad because I bought the steering wheel and I thought I'm gonna start playing the game as much as I used to, but no. I didn't. I mean, there were other reasons, but yeah, I didn't. However, for Mud Runner, it was perfect. But I do play the game from time to time now on the steering wheel, and it's just lovely. Once I, of course, learned and got used to it, one thing I can recommend for steering wheel users, especially if you don't have a 900 degree of turn, 900 degrees on your, you know, of spin, of rotation on your steering wheel, then I recommend putting steering non-linearity setting on a little bit higher value, on a slightly higher value, so that when I wait, let me see. No, I should stop when I do this, but yeah. Basically, when I turn my wheel, say 90 degrees, like my steering wheel in the real world, the physical steering wheel that I have in my hands right now, the steering wheel in the game will turn only, I don't know, like 80, 70 something degrees. You know, not the entire 90 degrees. However, later on, when you begin to turn the wheel to its limits, then it will catch up, so that when you turn the wheel all the way to one side, left or right, then the steering wheel in the game will have made this entire spin as well. So that's 360 and a quarter. That's how it works in steering wheels. You can do a 360 spin in one side and another quarter. 450, right? That's why 900 degrees of spin, of rotation in those steering wheels, because they say from one side, from completely to the left to completely to the right, or the other way around, but yeah. Once you make a 950 degree turn with your steering wheel in the physical world, like in the real world with your physical steering wheel, the wheel in the game will also have made that much of a spin, unless you changed it in your game settings, because now you can, but yeah, assuming you didn't. Also, if you have a steering wheel that doesn't have these 900 degrees of rotation, in the game settings you can change it so that the wheel in the game also spins or rotates only as many degrees as you choose. Yeah. Oh shit. I should render my videos because I have a shitload of them recorded, but the problem is I have tried playing the game and recording. I think the next one of the, I'm not sure when I'm gonna upload it. So anyway, one of the Valhalla episodes, I do mention it in the episode, is recorded while I have shit rendering in the background. And yeah, I mean it works, yeah, but it is laggy, unavoidably. It's laggy. It doesn't work as well as I thought it. I'm already in Calais? What? This was such a quick ride. I mean, in the beginning it seemed to just... I seem to get nowhere, right? But ever since we reached this detour that I took in Germany, it's going much smoother. What are you doing, mate? Oh, he's hitting the... Yep. No, what? He's hitting this guy. Ah, because his trailer is getting on that lane, and since this AI is so fucking stupid, it doesn't recognize something in its way. Not another traffic's trailer at the very least, so he keeps driving into it, and not only does he stop, but this one does also. And now they don't even want to start moving, so I'm sorry guys, but I don't give a shit. Oh kurwa mać. Oh shit, I thought I have a lot more space. Oh god damn it. Now. No, I thought now he started moving. I mean, now I could have bumped into him. Doesn't matter, I don't care, nobody gives a shit. Let's just, yeah, I'm supposed to stick to the left, according to the game, and I'm going way too fast also. Kurwa mać, no, what the fuck is going on? Oh. My engine shut down. Yeah, no, moving my mouse and my steering wheel is still a problem. I cannot, yeah. I mean, I got used to it, and I learned how to do it. Actually, it was a lot more trickier when playing on the mouse. But yeah. At least I knew how to do it, I already learned it. But now it's yeah. It's too much. My two hands do, you know, I used to do it with... What am I doing? I'm not changing those lanes. It used to be only tricky because I had to turn the camera with my mouse and also steer my wheel with the mouse. So when I press the button, the wheel stopped turning and my camera started moving. But now it's tricky, yeah, in a much different way. One hand on the steering wheel, the other on the mouse, and since I have, like I mentioned already, I have absolutely no multitasking ability, so it's a very big fucking problem for me. Yeah, I'm just explaining myself. I'm not shitty at driving, okay, guys? No, I am maybe. Yeah, what I mean, I'm not shitty at the game after 2,000 hours, okay? I'm not. That's just me. I'm. You have to trust me. Oh no. What are they doing? Like, wait. Oh, I get it. And instead of going to the ferry, they go there. Right? Or they just stop here and they spot. I'm sorry, because I need... I'm sorry, I need to know. I have my monster open. Oh, goddammit, I forgot. I need to wake up. Nope, they are just going to stop there, I think. Okay, but say I was behind one of them. What happens then? Oh, they even shut their engines off. Oh! I just realized, see, their lights go out and everything. Huh? Okay, so these guys just go by, and these ones stop, and I think they always leave one lane empty for me. Nice! I didn't know SCS paid so much attention to this. Usually, you know, because usually AI doesn't have any kind of allowance in the prefabs, like the sport. Interesting, interesting, very interesting. No, I'm not going to Dover, I'm going to Maceo. Maceo? Maceo? I don't remember how to speak. I don't remember how to read Spanish. Maceo, I believe it is. Maceo. That sounds like I cannot say S. Maceo. Maceo? I know that in Russian C is S. But then again, in Russian M is T, so it would be Taseyo. And there is no I. There is I in Ukrainian. So Taseyo? Taseyo. Taseyo, maybe. Taseya, maybe, because O is also. Doesn't matter. Mm. Oh, air pressure too low. Huh? That's interesting, because I don't have this turned on. Interesting. Oh, I didn't make it in, I didn't do it realistically. I should have shut my engine down, turned the lights off. Ah, that was a long, you know, for our truck driver, he just went from fucking Calais to South America. So, yeah, that's quite a long ride. Oh, by the way, this is, I also have some kind of Ireland mods. Ireland mods. But it looks just like Pro mods Ireland. Or maybe it doesn't. No, no, it doesn't. Maybe it does. No, I have no. Oh, now that we are in EAA, oh, the entire map is just rotated this way a little. Super. So I'm assuming if we went, say, here, which is the most left turn, left is the most at left. This is the point that's most to the left. Actually, this one is in the entire game. So I wonder what would happen if we moved there, all the way there. Got there, I mean all the way there. Probably the game, the entire map would be like 90 degrees. Although if that's how much it takes, how little it takes for 45 or like 30 degrees. No, that's like almost maybe like a 40 degrees angle turn rotation. Then why do I even bother? Why do I even think about it? About it? About it. How long is this episode? It's only 1 hour. Oh, that's lovely. Let's go then. Welcome to EAA. Oh, that's my. Oh, you fucking! I thought this is still part of this port place. I didn't want to use the word prefab again. Prefab. But as you can see, old road model. Go away. Go away. I'm talking in English to the rabbit. I'm not as if she understood language, what language I speak to her. I used to speak to her. I could yell in fucking Vietnamese and she would just get the he's yelling away. Or I could pet her whilst talking to her in Chinese, and yeah, I don't think she would care. Go away. And since I'm talking in almost. Oh, she almost didn't make it. Well, so since I'm talking in English constantly, I automatically say in English to her, speak in English to her. Why is there a farm of fucking sunflowers in the middle of the... What is going on? Fucking sorcery. And I should go. Never mind. The moment I put 40 on my speed limit, I started going much faster. I mean, the speed limit increased to 80, which is, I think, normal speed. Okay, some buildings clipping through each other there. Generally some textures. Benvindo and Rio Largo. Rio Largo. Discovered. Oh, and get used to this city design. All of them look like that. Okay, this is an exception. Okay, the ones along the road. Okay, this one doesn't even look at all. Ones along the road. What is going on? They always saw. There was a shitload of them that looked like that. What the fuck? Okay, well, I guess. But yeah, this is what most of them look like. There's one spedition there, maybe on the other side, but this is the shape of the road. This is the shape of the city. A lot of towns in this map mod look like that. Look like that. Oh, they definitely looked. I don't know. Maybe they don't anymore. It's tough to say. But based on how much content and how quickly this guy is adding, or these people are adding, I'd say it's like their full-time job. I don't know, because always when some new DLC releases, map DLC, and some new prefabs are added, some new road models and such, I see some changes to the roads that are already built, you know? Oh, see, this is one of them. This is one of the old prefabs. This is what one of them used to look like. And this one and the second one were everywhere. If we're counting the T and X shape, but you know, this was the same one, just it went straight through when we're talking about an X junction. It went just straight through, and there was a one that. Wait, this is how you join to that lane, and if you wanted to join to the left lane, yeah, there was another snail there, another spiral, and these palms are 2D, aren't they? Why put 2D? Mind you, oh, these are also 2D. Unshadowed, how do you say this? With no ambient occlusion even, nothing, just bright ass fucking textures of trees, of palms. 2D palms. At least, you see, I didn't even notice the trees were 2D, because their color scheme, the amount of shadowing, I guess, I don't know, was fine. I don't need to, oh, I don't need to change my lane. I thought I need to change my lane. I like those kind of junctions because they are different, you know, and I don't know, I don't know why. Oh shit, I'm going to the left lane. Yeah, it's actually good that I didn't change the lane. Abraçaio. Abraçaio? Who knows? I don't think it's K, is it? Because it's actually not Spanish but Portuguese. Who knows? You know, because in Brazil you speak in Portuguese, but it's funny to make fun out of people in Portugal by saying they speak Brazilian. Yeah. Oh my god, that cheap field texture, are you serious? Just a couple. They're not. Oh, come on. You know, instead of placing. Yeah, you see? Instead of placing a lot of, you know, smaller mm, objects that would represent plants. This guy just made a mesh, so to speak, of fucking X and rectangle texture. It's like a geometrical shape, you know? With the lines that go across from one corner to the other. I don't remember what they are called in English. I don't remember what they are called in Polish. No, Boże, ukośne, przekośne, skoczne, kurwa. Przeskoczne, przekątne! Oh, okay, I don't remember how they are called in Polish. Good. At the very least. Oh, yeah, this is what I meant. Instead of doing something like this... What? If he... A second later, maybe he was doing it from this side and he was like, gave up. No, fuck it, I'm not doing it like that. And he chose the shorter and faster way. I don't know. Did you see it? It was so bizarre. I don't know. There are a lot of places on this map that look like that. I know for immersive purposes I should stop mentioning things like that, but yeah. Oh shit. Nope, not going 50 on this one. I have made this mistake a couple of times because I didn't notice. And you don't even know how far up the fucking truck can shoot, propel itself. How far into the sky this bump can propel our truck. Literally tens or rather just meters. You know, going 60 an hour. That's not that much, and you can like and just goes. And the camera just gets squished into the. Basically, your camera is the center is for a second is like on the top of your seat. Okay. Because if you notice, also the camera isn't like glued to one position. It moves a little bit up and down and to the left, to the right, or rather more up and down. When you're driving up the hill or something, you can turn this option off in the setting, but yeah. It's naturally, I guess. Basically, no. It's just when you start a new profile, this option is automatically turned on. Automatically, that's the word. Expresso Travares. Why is this road is so thin? Oh my god. Yeah, I thought it was. Are you seeing this? I thought I didn't. I don't know. My eyes didn't notice it until I like physically felt my truck driving over this white lane. I did. You see this. The lane is actually thinner. The road is actually much thinner than it seems. Definitely than in Europe. Which is odd because it's actually the other. I don't know. Maybe in South America the roads are that thin, but in Europe, in ETS, these lanes there are much too thick, too wide. Actually, not thinner, narrower. That's I think the more proper word. $60. Oh shit. Yeah, you see, like I couldn't see that. Oh, maybe I could. Never mind. I'm gonna go back to the traffic offenses and why I turned it off again. Wait, is there a expedition in the middle or what is this? See, there is a like pick an icon there in the middle. Can you drive? No, you couldn't. It would seem so. Yeah, I think you can from somewhere over there. I don't know. Wait, because I'm curious. Oh, okay. Let's just okay. Yeah, I mean you can if you really wanted to. Oh shit! I almost forgot to unpause the video. Oh my god. Sorry, I needed a quick break. For the uh, well, we're in Portugal, in Brazil, so I guess Spanish language will be número dos. That's my point. I needed to go for número dos. And the quick break wasn't as quick as I thought it would be. Now, even if I did want to make a break, there is a gas station like right in front of us. I was about to say, even if I wanted to make a break right now, I mean end the recording, and this part of the video of this job, and this video, and in this episode, there are there is nowhere to stop for next for a very long time. There will be nowhere to stop, and because it's EAA, and I know from experience that there are a few stops. There's a lot of places where there are no stops for a very long time. But it just so happened that there was a gas station right in front of us, and there is another one, and there was one that we have already passed some time ago. So yeah, never mind. That thought was completely pointless, as it seems. Not gonna lie, I don't see what's the point of making this map. I really don't know what the author had in mind. What was the purpose? To make, I don't know, they just picked a random huge continent, at first a country, and then they thought, yeah, let's make a large. Oh, it's a dam. Okay, that makes more sense. Let's make a large place where people can drive around, and doesn't matter the quality. The quality doesn't matter. Nothing matters. Like how well it's represented the game. Doesn't matter how the original was, or did they actually want to make South America, and maybe they actually wanted to, recreate South America. But like I don't know. It's certainly. I don't think it's very realistic, right? The representation. Let's just ignore the quality for a second. Uh, the oh yeah, oh yeah, it's the gas stations that were constantly being updated, like in EA. That's something I didn't get. Anyway, so you know the recreation of South America in EA isn't very realistic. So I don't think it's nowhere near realistic. So I like what was the point? What did the author had in mind? Co autor miał na myśli? I have no clue. I hope I didn't actually look at the signs. I didn't actually look at the signs. So I don't know if I was to go quick save. How did I make a quick save? I'm sorry. Screenshot. Oh, it's an in-game button. Oh, never mind. What is the quick save? Quick save. Scroll lock. Very. There we go. That's what I'm used to. Okay. So God fucking damn it. Yes. I got way too much damage to teleport to some not garage, to a mechanic, and oh, to teleport to a mechanic and fix myself and then go from that point, because I'm not because yeah, I had just too much damage. Oh my god, oh this fucking way. Unbelievable. Nope, but I'm not gonna go faster just to make up for it. Should probably cut it out of the video, but I'm not gonna remember, that's for sure. I could note it down, but then, yeah, you know what? It's part of the journey. Yes, let's call my laziness a part of the journey. Why not? Surinage. I recently started listening to Gentlemen from Psy and Gangnam Style. Once more. I'm not sure if you probably remember those, right? Oh, it was 2012, something like this. I remember I was still in primary school. Oh, it was, I think, what the first huge world hit that I was not only born to experience, Kamaz, but also old enough to experience. You know, actually be a part of it. No, experience, yeah. To be honest, because when I was a baby, probably there were some world hits. But considering this one was Korean, it was K-pop, technically. I think. Then, yeah, it's even more curious, and it was, yeah, everywhere. Definitely in Poland, it was very popular. Yeah, but maybe there were some countries where it wasn't like as popular, but I don't think there were many, you know. Why is there... I just noticed, there is no speed limit, as if I'm going the wrong way. I mean, on the wrong... in the wrong direction. Oh, you saw this patch on the road? There is a mod that adds the bumpiness to them. Actually, adds collision to them, so that you can feel them when you drive on top of them. And I forgot to look for this mod. I think I'm gonna after this episode, because I like it. I really like it. Damn girl, it's so freaking sexy. Amo. Matto fatto gentleman. I don't know the words. It's just random bullshit, random gibberish to me. Because it's mostly Korean, of course, but yeah. My god, these songs were amazing. I remember when I was little, I preferred Gangnam Style, but now the gentleman beat is just so good. Okay, so you see, because there was a sign here, a speed limit sign, 60, which I completely took a shit out. Oh, even better, there was a speed limit to 40. Again, I took an even bigger shit on this. I'm still going too fast. 45 is the top limit. I think in South America it's... actually, I don't know. In Europe it's 5 kilometers per hour of tolerance. So if the speed limit is 50, you can go 55, right? But... give way! Oh, that's what it's called. Yeah, I'm not sure there was... now I know there was no give way road sign. But yeah, like I said, I'm not sure if I was supposed to give way to those people that the road view to the people on the road we were crossing. Because there were no signs. But there were to our right. So does it apply? Do the same rules as in Paul in Europe apply? No. People to the right have, but they were like joining into our road. Our road's just going straight. I don't know. Oh, I like this. They found a way to make a bumpy road. You see? That I love. I love these roads, but because I know they're bumpy. I don't like these flat roads. From SCS, yeah, we need to slow down for this definitely. Let's see the suspension work. Oh, yes, more. Okay, and sadly it's over. Good fun never lasts long, does it? But if it lasts, if it was to last too long, then it wouldn't be fun anymore. Ah, these roads are a nice real world metaphor. If these roads are too long, they become annoying. Ah, because you need to, watch out and slow down, and yeah. Ah, see. You can find intelligent life advice even in a game like this, in bumpy roads, in EAA, in ETS2, if you just look hard enough. Yeah. Ammo. Sorry about this. Maddo Faddo Gentleman. It's just, why can't ever the entire song replay in your head? Why does it always have to be like a 10-second fragment or a few fragments, key fragments that are scattered along the song that just go after one another? Funnily enough, in the same order, constantly, and then they just replay it in your head. Then they just replay in your head over and over and over and over and over and over again. Just constant. Why does it work like that? Why can't it ever be the entire fucking song? Wouldn't that be lovely? At least we could listen to it without actually listening to it. That would be useful to have a use. I used to think that it's because your brain has a craving for it, so you need to listen to it, and it goes away. Spoiler alert! No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't go away. It's still actually. I think it reinforces it. And I don't mean listening to it for a few seconds. I mean listening the entire song. Oh, maybe listening for a few seconds will actually. I didn't think about this. About that. I never thought about that. I never thought about doing it this way. Okay, that's a nice, interesting thought. To be tested. To be tested. Oh shit! I didn't notice this. That's what happens when you don't pay attention to the road. This one makes sense. It's like right in front of a junction. Okay. Me gusta, me gusta. Mucho bueno. Muchas gracias, señoritas. If you're wondering, because some time ago I said I don't remember how to read Spanish. I don't know how to speak Spanish, okay? I know a few words. Apparently I don't know how to even read it anymore because I forgot. I don't remember what to do with the C. I know with H is ha, right? I know that G in 3 cases is pronounced as ha as well. I think GE, GA, and G, not GO, GE. I mean I. GA, GE, and GI, or G something is pronounced as h. But otherwise it's pronounced as g. I didn't even notice the speed limit again, but doesn't matter. But yeah, I don't know what to do with I don't remember how to read C in Spanish. It's either S, as it is in Russian, but I mean in Cyrillic, but that's an entirely different alphabets altogether. But I think it's either F, as if you cannot say F. As if you were, wait, what was the simping? No, wait, simping? No, not simping. Lisping, as if you had a lisp. Yes. 70, come on. Thank God I cannot detach my trailer while on the move because I pressed this button several times already by accident on my steering wheel. Steering wheel. Steering. Steering. Um. Hello? You seem to have lost. I thought these were sheep. They were rocks. This guy, not only does he have only 2 horses, they were. They escaped. That's point A. B. He doesn't own sheep. These were rocks. I thought these were sheep. Oh my god. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Motherfucker gentleman. Ammo. Ammo. I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop. I swear I'm gonna stop now. Why is it only 70? Where did my 80 go? Why 80 all of a sudden? Sorry, why 70 all of a sudden? Why not 80? God damn it. I keep driving onto the emergency line? I guess it's not lane, emergency lane. This white bumpy line. And bumpy because it makes my steering wheel go brrrr. It does also make a sound when you drive on it. No, maybe not this one, but yeah. It also makes my steering wheel go brrrr. I like those random patches here and there. Oh, like those. Yeah, like those. These were very smooth and all. They could add them in maybe SES will add them at some point. I really hope they will make the roads, you know. But maybe they have it planned and they just want to get some other things out of the way, like I don't know, making the entire Europe first and then getting to this. Sadly, we won't have Russia and Ukraine for a very long time, since this war is going to. Maybe I shouldn't mention it on the video. I guess YouTube doesn't like those. Doesn't like it. But yeah, it won't. Now that I mention it, it won't end for a very long time. Sadly, that's just logical assumption. That's a logical assumption. It doesn't make sense for it to end anytime soon. So yeah, I guess it's going to be, at the very least, what I mean, it's going to be years. That's I am certain. It's not, you know, I'm not saying this will be like that, but I certainly think so. For years we won't get the Heart of Russia DLC. Yeah. But for the sake of YouTube, I'm not gonna talk about this anymore, even though I would like to. It's a shame YouTube has all these stupid fucking policies. Actually, it's not a policy even, this is just restriction. Like the fact that you cannot monetize videos. Okay, you cannot monetize videos where you mention, you know, the plague from China. I think we all know what I'm talking about. If you mention it on a video, if the algorithm, if YouTube bots, or it is the automated Think Imaging is the programs or whatever which check the videos for any kind of anything YouTube doesn't like. And if they detect the word, these words, the name of it, you know, you cannot monetize the video. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so that people don't make money off of it. It's better to just make it a general rule than only apply it to certain videos, which actually, you know, which wouldn't be. Yeah, then only apply it to certain videos, to certain videos. But the fact that you cannot mention this conflict is, I don't know. I think so. I think they demonetize videos where you mention about this conflict. Although I'm not sure. Not that I think about it. I thought I'm sure, but now I am not sure anymore. The 1% of my certainty just fucking I lost it. I don't know. Wind blew it out of my mind. I have no idea what happened. Wind. I mean, I have my window closed, so I don't know what wind, but yeah, I have an idea for what wind it could be, but it's disgusting, so I'm not gonna mention it. Oh, those are actually nice. Like there is no direct road connection. There is just you have to drive on the ground a little. I don't know. It fits into South America. I like that they made it like so. It's very vibey. I don't know. I don't know how to say it. Climactic. Oh, I think this time this word applies. Climactic. The climate word, because when you want to say something has, I don't know, say nice vibe or whatever, in Polish you say something has klimat, nice klimat or whatever, so climate, right? But in the meaning of climactic. Oh, climactic, I'm retarded. I can use it whenever you want, not, oh my god. Something is climactic, just you have to use reshape the sentence a little, but it's still, oh, come on. How am I so stupid? I know English so well and for such a long time and I still don't know it that well. Hmm. It's very climactic. No, you can see, you don't even have to reshape the sentence. You probably don't know what I was even fucking wondering about. You probably don't know what I'm even, not wondering about, but rambling about. Doesn't matter. Matters for me. Yeah. Also, anti-aliasing in this game is poor. It sucks. It's better in ATS, but because ATS has an upgraded version of this engine, which is impossible to implement in ETS 2. So ATS has this advantage of just having a better engine, so the quality automatically there is, graphics are going to be better. Oh shit. Yeah, you see, it was only 30 kilometers per hour and it was, my truck jumped almost. Oh, you stopped actually. Thank you. How is it that on custom junctions like that, from EAA more so, traffic acts better than on original SCS? Maybe because this map mod alters traffic behavior? Oh, that's a thought. I mean, undoubtedly that is a thought, but that's an interesting thought. Might hold some meaning. Who knows? LPR simulator. Huh? This Eurotrack ETS is Eurotrack called LPR in Portuguese or Spanish. I mean, does it translate to it, or it was just like an Easter egg or something, a reference, fun, you know, I don't know. An Easter egg, I guess, is a better phrasing. Wait, how would you say truck in Spanish? LPR. No, but it's impossible that Europe wouldn't start with E. Maybe South America. LPR simulator. Oh, actually, it's LPR simulator, not LP. So LPRS technically. Oh, never mind. Why am I? Why do I think about this? Why? Why? Okay, so he's randomly turning around. Odd. Okay. How many hours until I get there? 41. How many hours do I have left to get there? 91. So I have a lot of hours to spare. Thus, I don't know. Driving at night, you can't really see anything. You cannot admire the views. Then again, I'm not sure you want to admire the views in EA, but just in case there was some site that is worth seeing, I'm going to stop on the next possible resting spot, and I'm going to rest. And I'm going to need to speed up a little so that I can get up the hill more easily. No, never mind. I have powerful trucks, so I guess it doesn't matter. I'm going to stop on the next resting spot. Oh, perfect. And rest to the night. Skip the night. 60. Actually, doesn't matter. I'm still stopping anyway. Why would it be 40 if I'm not even going on it there? I mean, most people wouldn't go there. Oh, that's not even a gas station. I thought. Oh, that's some Polizia Rodoviaria Federal. Some kind of police stop? I don't know. But you can rest here, so I will use this opportunity. Is it almost nice and even? Okay, good enough. So, handbrake, neutral, lights, engine. Oh, and suddenly the force feedback. I mean, suddenly there is no assist in turning the wheel. That's nice. I actually like that. When you turn the engine off, you don't no longer have the assist on turning the wheel. Anyway, or at least you have only the manual assists that would potentially be there. That's probably a good stop to good spot to stop the episode. Yeah. Okay. So blah blah blah. So yeah, let's end this episode. Right here. A ferry wheel. Nice. Yeah, in any case. We're how far along the way are we? Just so that you have an idea. Okay, so we have traveled, oh my god, all the way from from Vienna to I'm here to almost to Feira de Santana. Yeah, this is the distance we have traveled through from Vienna to Calais, and then from Maceo to here. I guess we can wait. How long? Okay, wait, Vienna. That's the distance, and we have much more to go. This is a much longer distance to go yet. Anyway, yeah, so I guess this might be divided in two parts, or this will be the one and only part. Sorry, one of the one. This is either the first out of three or the first out of two parts. Who knows? Oh shit! No. Wait. Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you want to, and if you want to see more of my content. And I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.